Hey everyone, this is Lenny here. Time for a brand new trailer reaction, and I am really excited about this. Now, normally this is like movie trailers, but this is something special. We're going to take a look at the trailer for the new Netflix series, The Queen of Villains. And man, this is right up my alley. Anyone knows, I'm a big wrestling fan. Here's my John Cena shirt. And this particular series follows the life of Dump Matsumoto. And she is like, I mean, it's called the Queen of Villains for a reason. She was like the biggest heel. And if you're a wrestling historian and kind of knows the history of professional wrestling and knows the history of like Joshi wrestling and, you know, female wrestlers in Japan and everything like that. And this is a big major story. When I was a kid and I was younger, back in the 90s, you know, we would do a lot of, all of us wrestling nerds, we would do a lot of tape trading. That's what it was called. We would trade VHS tapes of, you know, different shows from different promotions, whether it was like, you know, stuff that was going on in ECW or stuff that was going on in New Japan or stuff that was going on in like, you know, WCW, things like that. And we would take, you know, but one of the really cool things that I would get every once in a while would be matches from Joshi promotions, like All Japan Wrestling, for example. And I would see Dump Matsumoto, and she would have her, I think it was the Atrocious Alliance, and they would fight the Crush Gals. And that was like a major feud. I mean, they were like, I mean, it was like the Four Horsemen and Sting and Magnum TA or something like. If I was going to use you know, or something like, I mean, like WrestleMania 40 this year that had Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins against The Rock and Roman Reigns. I mean, they were that big in Japan during that time. And, you know, I would watch the Jumping Bomb Angels when they were in the WWF, when they were called the WWF at the time. And obviously, you know, I follow a lot of, you know, I still follow a lot of Joshi promotions. I love Stardom. I follow Marigold that just started up. You know, and I follow a lot of, you know, a lot of my favorite wrestlers are you know, Joshi wrestlers. Asa, who's I think is one of the greatest wrestlers, male or female, of all time. Io Sky, or she was known in Japan as Io Shirai. She was, I think I had her as like my 2018 or 2019 wrestler of the year, because she's that good. But I mean, there is a big love, reverence, and respect for professional wrestling in Japan. It's just treated a lot differently than it is in the West. Things are a lot different in terms of how the crowd normally reacts. They're normally a little bit more subdued. This is totally different though. Dump Matsumoto was, she got people riled up. It was like the original NWO with like Hogan, Hall and Nash, and people throwing garbage in there. I mean, people hated her. But I'm talking so much. I know so much about this. I'm just so excited that this story is being told. And, you know, it was one of the things with the Iron Claw that came out last year. That was one of my favorite movies of 2023. And what I was hoping was, you know, with its critical success, that I was hoping that it would open the door to telling more professional wrestling stories, and it does seem like this is happening. Heels is coming to Netflix, and that's a great show as well about the professional wrestling industry. Obviously, Monday Night Raw is coming to Netflix too. Netflix, it seems like they're trying to corner the market on professional wrestling. Hey, this is an exciting time, and the weirdest timeline for sure. But yeah, I'm talking too much. Let's just do this, man. Let's do this. This is the trailer for The Queen of Villains, the new Netflix series. I'm ready. If you're ready, let's do the damn thing. Yeah.
私も早くデビューできますように。
Wow, they're gonna go all the way back. This is great. And she is actually still wrestling. I think she had a couple matches this year. And she's like in her 60s. I'm sorry, I just have this big grin on my face watching this.
何がプロレスだよふざけやがって
Oh wow, okay.
こうでもしねえと新しいスターなんて生まれねえんだよ。お前なんかやっても同じだろうが。
Oh boy. I think I just saw the Crush Gals.
お前頭おかしいんじゃねえの
Oh, this is fantastic. I'm ready for this. Let's go. Let's go. Look at that shit. Oh, yeah. Let's do this. Okay, that was the trailer for the Queen of Villains. And yeah, I just had a big grin on my face just watching this. I love professional wrestling and I do not apologize for it. And everything that I'm seeing here is just feeding and scratching all of my itches. So obviously this is going to, tell the story of Dump Matsumoto from her, early days when she started out as a wrestler, her dreams of being a wrestler. Obviously she started out as a fan, and most of the really successful wrestlers either are A, born into the business, or B, were big time long life fans. And so seems like obviously she was a fan growing up and she was just inspired to become a professional wrestler. It looks like that there's a lot of conflict in her home life. Obviously it looks like her dad is discouraging her from attempting to become a professional wrestler as a career. And it seems like that, there's just stuff that's going on at home. So it looks like she gets kicked out, and that seems to be a bit of a turning point. And, if I remember, I think Dump started out as a babyface, and the wrestling terminology, babyface being the good guy. That's like Hulk Hogan in the 80s, or Cody Rhodes now, or heel, bad guy, Triple H in the 2000s, Ric Flair, obviously in the 80s, but John Cena, obviously ultimate babyface. He was a really good heel though at one time. But yeah, this looks like it's gonna go all the way in, talking about the rivalry between Dump and the Crush Gals. I love already just seeing the shots of the arenas and the wrestling ring and seeing everyone performing it. And professional wrestling, people will say it's fake, but listen, these people are athletes. The shit they do this like 250 nights, a year. Some of them, working sometime for the smaller promotions, 300, nights a year, and just destroying their bodies for our entertainment. So anytime someone's like, oh, wrestling's fake, I'm like, you know what? Let's go to a pro wrestling dojo workshop, tryout, and have you run the ropes, have you do a back bump, have you take, some normal bumps, have you try to throw a punch, see if you can do it. And you'll find out really quickly, it is not as easy as you think. That's my aside and my whatever. But yeah, this series looks like it's going to be phenomenal. I am just so super excited to check this out. And yeah, I'm probably going to do a review for this because this is right up my alley, man. This is my jam. This is my toe jam. This is my strawberry, my grape jam. This is all of it, man. This is popping. So yeah, I'm really, really excited. If you couldn't tell, this is probably going to be one of my most anticipated shows all year. But yeah, those are my initial thoughts on the trailer for the Queen of Villains. What did you guys think of the trailer? Share your thoughts, leave your comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you can get notifications as well. Thanks a lot, everyone. Take care.